And it looks like we are live on the internet. Dun, dun, dun. Playing a different game tonight, a game called Unpacking, which I've heard a lot about. Yeah, just thought I'd do a little bit of a change of pace because I have died in FTL all the frickin' time, and it was starting to get a little on my nerves. So I figured, yeah, might be a good idea to try something else. I played a few games outside of the regular stream too, just to see if it was maybe just the nerves of playing that was sort of getting to me here, but I think just in general FTL right now just sort of hates me. So I'll get back to that later. I've heard of Unpacking, never played it. As far as I know, it's a game about unpacking boxes and putting them into your room while kind of reading about them, what the items are. So it's supposed to be kind of nostalgic and fun. So we'll give that a go. It's got some nice music. It's got some nice sound effects too. I'm not sure which book I'm supposed to pick. I will go for the green one. This book belongs to Matthew, who is on strike from TVO right now, and is playing video games. Matthew. All right. Okay. Nice sound effects so far. It is 1997. I would be 6 years old. Ooh, got some drawers. Got some curtains and a bunk bed. I would have loved to have a bunk bed as a kid. Got some options, album and stuff. Cute little mouse. So yeah, today we were at the front of the Labor Day parade, which was really, really interesting. And was, I think, a really good opportunity to meet a lot of people in the labor sort of movement in Toronto. Oh, cute frog. Like pride of place frog. I'm right there for now. I met a bunch of friendly people from CBC. Okay. It's the only issue having this just MacBook and no mouse right now. You have multiple buttons to sort of push. Met a bunch of people from CBC who were very friendly, and they're for the CMG cause, which is making sure our employer knows that we want fair wages and all that. They are a group of 4,500 workers, which is just a huge number in comparison to the 74 beautiful souls that encompass TVO's CMG union. So I was kind of encouraging them. They were like, oh, like, we don't want to go on strike. I said, well, if you guys go on strike, you guys have, like, 4,500 people on your side. So you guys can, like, do anything you want. Yeah, Mr. Duck's gonna go with Mr. Frog. Mr. Pig too. Gonna hang out. Ooh, that's like a Tamagotchi, I think, right there. I'm gonna check my stream just to make sure. The stream is always so far behind when I check on it on YouTube. I guess it's not that, but we can zoom in, I think. Let's zoom in a little bit. Ooh, here we go. So yeah, that's a Tamagotchi and a troll. And looks like a kind of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style dude. And a cute book about a bear. Yeah, Jambox. Let's put that up there. Got our cassettes for our Jambox. I think our My Little Ponies are gonna go over here. Maybe we just moved into a new house or something. Put these books spine out. It's another book. Cute little baby books. Something about pee-pee. It looks like a witch. Anyway. Oh, there goes that box. I'll put my portrait of Mr. Pig over here. I remember having a Tamagotchi and very upsettingly dropping it once and killing it. So that wasn't a lot of fun. Anyway, met this cool guy named Kevin from CBC who had home movie tattoos on him. And home movies is like this really not old, like 2000s-y TV show. You have to know it kind of to know it, but it is a great show. And he and I talked about Coach McGurk and how much we like him and stuff, and you know, all the cool things. So met a lot of cool people today. A lot of people kind of all about the same kind of cause. Spoke with Olivia Chow, that was kind of cool. She's Toronto's new mayor. She is down to help the cause, for sure. And, I mean, you really speak to kind of all kinds when you're at a parade like that. Now, piggy bank. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't put a piggy bank out on display. I'd hide a piggy bank. I'm gonna hide my piggy bank. I don't want my brothers taking my change. I need that for going to the convenience store. Looks like the same book I kind of just wrote my name into. Simon Says. Looks like a dreidel. That up there. Rubik's Cube. Not a huge fan of Rubik's Cubes, so I'm gonna hide that one up there, because I don't like playing with Rubik's Cubes, because they make me feel dumb. And a checker set. And a intellectually property distinct board game. What else we got? Got another notebook, it looks like. Pair of scissors, which we can put into the drawer here. Gotta keep that away. Eraser. Ooh. Cool dragon. It's going up there. Looks like we got some kind of poster. Maybe we can get that up on the wall. Hey, cute unicorn puppy poster. But yeah, it was an interesting parade, and it was certainly something to be at the front of the Labor Day parade. And I don't think that's something I'll ever probably experience ever again in my life. At least I hope never to experience again in my life. I don't know about you, but if I'm gonna have my Game Boy, I'm gonna put that like underneath my pillow so I can play that at night. Another little cat stuffy. Put that. Just gonna have so many stuffies on the bed, not gonna be able to sleep. More books. Polaroid camera. This kid. Oh. Found your camera. Make some memories. Okay. We can add a border, action border with green sparkles, creepy camera vibe, and a thumbs up emoji. Yeah. Oh, you can see where my my stuff is saved on my computer. Yes. Flashlight, you're gonna need that up there. Sorry, you're gonna need that to play video games and also to keep an eye out for ghosts. A little double-decker bus that can hide the hated Rubik's Cube. Skip rope, I'm gonna put in the trash, because who wants to do physical activity? Not me as a kid. So now we gotta put away all this stuff. I guess the goal of the game isn't necessarily to leave your crap everywhere, it's to put it away. So I will work on that. I feel like there's some like metagaming people who are probably looking at my stacking play right now and being like, what are you doing, man? You are like screwing up the whole game. I like the idea of having the camera out here, like so you're ready to like take photos outside like a squirrel or something. Simon says kind of in the same level as a Rubik's Cube. Wouldn't play that. Secret Keeper. You're gonna keep that hidden away in there. But it says that's not away. So maybe that's not the right spot. Okay, we'll put the books away in here too. Maybe that one as well. Take this one out. Keep all the big books together. Keep our drawing stuff all in the same spot too. Can we fit this in there? You want your creativity to go wild. Maybe we can stick this in there. Okay, jump ropes in there. If you're gonna have a diary, you're gonna want to use it to write on it on a desk. So that makes sense. Except, oh, maybe it's gotta go inside. No, can't do that. Why is this game policing where I can put my stuff? You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, I had a chance to speak with quite a few people, including people from my own union too, about how things were going, and just had a good time, really. Part of the thing is that you get free tickets to C&E as well, so that's cool. You get to go hang out and just like go have some food or whatever, and that's kind of what I did. Meeting new people kind of is like the nice part of the experience of going to like a Labor Day parade like that. Just like being able to go and meet tons of new people. I'll admit, this is the first time I've actually gone to the festival, to the parade. So for first time going, being right in the front, it's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's probably not like the most aesthetically packed room. I'm sure there are like Let's Plays of this game where they like put everything just right, but I like the way I put things away. You can see the house has wood siding over here, nice tree outside. A very different experience than playing FTL. Alright. There are so many sounds happening. Feels like I've achieved something. Finally, my own room. We can do a quick playback of what I did. Oh, okay. I mean, why watch me live stream when you can just like get the playback like that? So that was May 1997. It's 2004, so I would have been 13 here. And I guess I'm a 13-year-old in college. This is a computer desk. I feel like I've seen people play this game and they just kind of like get everything out into piles. So maybe that's what I should be doing. What is that? It's like a drawing pad. More creative stuff. That's obviously for clothes. More books. What kind of book is that? Let's see. Books on drawing, book on dragons, another book about dragon stuff, fantasy stuff. Band called Marmar, and another cute book. So that's one box there. Yeah, so that was exciting today. And not really part of my typical Monday afternoon kind of experience. Normally I'd be at work, getting ready for the day. Not so today, but that's okay. Life is about having different experiences, along with your regular everyday experiences. Okay, keeping the ruler. What else we got? The notebook. Jeez, this guy's got a lot of books. But I am... Oh, there's a bathroom too. Ooh, multiple areas. And a kitchen. And back to the bedroom. We'll stick with one room. Interesting. We are missing the keyboard for that computer. That will come eventually. Oh yeah, I'm gonna want to look at that while I'm studying for my exams. I can get even closer. I swear there's a way, like, in this game to see, like, details about these objects too, but I guess we can kind of just read about them. Mr. Pig is consistent. He is coming with me on my journey. This belongs in the bathroom, for sure. Toothpaste 2. What are you doing? Not being organized. These mannequin dudes. These mannequin individuals. Oh, he's... Okay, we got the... This was made in 2020 something game, so he's dabbing. Got a little boombox. That's probably actually too high up to actually use meaningfully, so I'll move it down. Not sure what this drawing thing is yet. Clothes. A single shoe. What is that? What is this thing? That appears to be CDs. That's not gonna be helpful there, but okay, fine. We can access the CDs on the ground. It's probably not where it's supposed to be. Shoe should be on ground level. That just makes sense. Got some docks. one, it seems. Got a bra. Gotta put that away. Another poster. Ooh, that's a cool design. 3 miles home out there, out here. Game Boy coming with me to college. Another stuffy. Looking at the wall creepily. More books. And a file folder full of important documents. Zipper folder, which I'm pretty sure is something that most of us kind of have. Underwear. That goddamn toaster in the underwear box. Do not know what kind of animal this person is packing their stuff like this. Friggin' Rubik's Cube following me around. Put that at the top shelf. Don't want to touch that. I've moved a couple times in my life. And, I don't know, the moving experience was fine. I didn't find it too strenuous. Being organized, I think, is probably the most important thing. Honestly. The more organized you are, the easier everything is when you move. What is that? iPod. This person brought their whole house with them. I'm definitely not like, still got money for the tuition, gonna hide that up there. I do have like a lot of like things, which is not like a lot of like little tiny things, kind of like a one of those birds that like gather stuff. I'm like whatever those birds are in my own life. Still keeping up with the athletics. A freaking notebook. I've always hated. Ay, what time is it? It's actually. Oh, can't set the time anymore. Why is it either 12 or 9:20, 9:41? I don't know. There must be some sort of like in joke or something. Yeah, I tend to collect a lot of like little sparkly things. Not sure how that started, but I've got like a lot of like junk around my place. Maybe this person went to Paris at some point. And those pants. The big pile of pants. I feel like it doesn't make any sense to have a sweater. Left unfolded. I think sweatpants should go up there with the t-shirts. I mean, if I knew this was going to be a game about organizing someone else's life, ooh, actually blocks the door. I would have been like, well, this game isn't actually that stress-free. And I got a Green book. Leave that in there. More t-shirts. And final set of jeans. This person certainly likes their blue and black jeans. What happens if we try to close this while that's there? It does hit. That's the kind of thing I think in this kind of game that shows a lot of attention to detail. Is, yeah, like you have the internal consistency where if you've opened a drawer, the curtain shouldn't be able to close over it. So that's smart. I like that. I feel like I need to better organize some of this stuff, but we'll get there. I'm always confused about whether or not it's better to pile books vertically or horizontally. I'm being told to sit straight by somebody who says don't worry about them. Ooh. I found more room. Alright, let's go check out the other stuff. This monster of a packer probably put a boot in one of these things. No soap dish. Is that a mug? That is like the smallest mug. I'm not sure about the scale of that. That will go in the kitchen. Deodorant. Perfumes. Hairbrush. Shampoo. Should go in the shower. Medical first aid kit. Very smart. And a stray bra. This is... I don't get annoyed at characters in video games, but that's ridiculous. Can't see what that is. What is that? Tampons. Two kinds of shampoo. So they're gonna have to last through university with what seems like 3 rolls of toilet paper. Good luck. And a frying pan. Okay, looks okay in here. Maybe organize this a little better. I feel like perfume. That would be much more comfortable if there was a soap dish, but there is not. It's good there's a drain. All right. So I feel like, yeah, this just seems like a mug kind of person. Sugar, I'm assuming that's salt maybe. Get those bowls all in the same spot. think that's a towel. This is a really cute game. Nice, relaxing change of pace. That is bug spray. Hide that back there. That is a panini grill. Cutting board. Another pot. See, I think I'm gonna change this up. Because I think this can hang. Cool. Doesn't quite fit there. What is that? That's olive oil. Some kind of saran wrap? Sponges. Spatula. I think the spatula should go in the second drawer, probably. Keyboard. Again, this person's putting like important things into different boxes and just like messing it all up. What kind of room organization is this? That doesn't make any sense. Because the desktop tower, not that important. More important that you can see your screen. Ready access to mouse. Looking good here. That's there. Markers here. iPod ready to be loaded with stuff from Morpheus or Kazaa. It would be cool if some of these objects were interactable. I guess a hand soap could be used there, but a hand soap could also be used in the shower. Plates and bowls. Some cups. A scary looking knife. Wood spoon. What is that? That is a can opener. There's a YouTube channel called Technology Connections. Or Connections to Technology, something like that, which I would suggest everyone take a watch of. And he showed a really interesting style of can opener that instead of creating a sharp edge, what it does is it unravels the can's seal, so it actually makes it much safer to open. Super cool. And I have one, which sits pride of place in my kitchen somewhere. Paper towel. You can see actually here there's more room in the top part rather than the bottom part, because the bottom part has more room than the top part, I mean, because the sink you can see is here. So again, a nice little detail that you can't put stuff down there because of the sink. I like games that are like meticulous in their detailing. I'm gonna leave this here because I want to have a panini. Okay, I guess we'll see in each room what needs to be put away. Looks like it's just the... It's just the Foreman grill. I mean, I guess if we're gonna have a cutting board out, we could have the knife out, but the knife just seems like threatening, so... I think that's it for this room. It's not like the best in terms of its layout. I think this is coffee. So it could make sense to have those together. Not sure who has a cookie jar. Well, let's see. So the CDs need to be put away. And I think that's it. Okay. I can hide my piggy bank. And just these two. Boom and boom. That. Private bathroom score. Alright, let's see what I did over the last like 20 minutes really fast. I guess when you look at it this way, it kind of seems like you realize the scope of what you just accomplished by putting all this stuff away. Kind of cool. So in my checkered past, as a journalist, I used to write reviews and do reviews for Financial Post and Post Arcade. And over the course of a really short period of time, I reviewed something like 60 games. Most of them kind of like indie, and trying to get people just to give me their review codes and stuff. And like I learned a lot about game reviewing and how difficult it can be to remain objective while trying to write game reviews. And I thought it was like kind of fun and arty to bring parts of my personality into my writing, which turned out to be a big mistake. Because as soon as you start writing about yourself, people tend to pounce on that kind of stuff. There's this whole idea of like new games journalism, which was like, oh, you're gonna like revolutionize video game writing because you're gonna make it about you and blah blah blah. And then it turned out to have just a bunch of people on Twitter calling you out for having like issues that you didn't actually thought you had, didn't know you had. So yeah, I didn't keep up with that aspect of journalism for that long. It was also done largely unpaid, with what I would say are very unfair contracts, which is something I'm still dealing with today. So, yeah. Video game writing, not exactly the most lucrative thing you could do. I guess this is like a quick select. So we go to the bedroom. Holy crap. This person has a lot of stuff to unpack. We'll get that up there for now. We will go room by room. Cool. Feels like a bedroom kind of object. Not in that kind of way. This is a dining room. Holy crap, people live here already. So we're trying to integrate our crap with their crap. That'll be fun. I've never personally lived with anyone aside from my brothers and with my wife. Who just got a shout out on the stream. And I don't know what it would be like to integrate my stuff with the stuff of strangers, because I have so much stuff. I do not think it would actually fit with other people's stuffs. This feels like it's for a bedroom. Yeah. What is that? That is a weird little drawing. Have a little furry person. Guesses that this person in the game is an artist. Kind of going around with their stuff. Getting better and better at drawing. A skill I wish I had. And am envious of people who know how to draw. I think this is like an extra futon or something, but yeah. Person has a lot of notebooks for drawing. These look like little postcards. It's too bad you can't display them somehow, but maybe that's coming as an item. $20-sided dice, drawing tablet, mouse pad, mouse, keyboard, and the giant laptop is probably somewhere in here. Can't tell if this is the case, but it looks like some of the stuff that you have is getting a little worse for wear, which is a nice detail again. There's some video games I reviewed back in the day, which were like, kind of like, what's the point of them, really? And I kind of like those kind of games the most. It really kind of gave you like the freedom just to sort of experience whatever the creator was, you know, thinking about at the time. What is that? Something. I feel like this person, whoever created this game, probably has moved quite a few times in their lives. And moving can be like quite a stressful endeavor, depending on how you do it. Well, I mean, if this person is like putting a toaster in the same box as their, like, you know, stuff that belongs in their kitchen, in their bathroom, then they're kind of just creating work for themselves, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'll just zoom out. I got like fitness gear. Man, it's really about like accumulating just so much stuff over the course of your life, I guess. Kind of gets harder to move over time the more stuff that you have. That could be a theme, maybe, in the game. Weight of memory, weight of time, that kind of thing. Ooh, got our little journal. I don't know. Right now, I'd give this game not a great score so far. I think it's one of those things where I've yet to see the full narrative play itself out. So there's probably a lot more to see in the game before you could fully give it a review score. Mr. Pig's still here. Some kind of diploma. I think the last assignment I had for review was a game called, it was called Xenogears or something like that. Xeno something Chronicles. And it was a Wii U game. And I was told that I had to do a review of the game and play it for a bare minimum of 30 hours in order to get like a full scope kind of the game and stuff. And I mean, if I was getting paid by the hour, sure, I would do that. But in journalism, it's like you end up doing jobs where you're literally paid in like review copies of games. And the contract I was given at the time was such that I was told that no matter what I did, none of my stuff I wrote would actually go and be in the paper. Oh no, everything that I wrote online would never be paid, and they would consult me if they were to put my stuff in the paper. And that was a contract that I'd received. And at the time, you know, you're young in journalism, you're like, okay, well, I want to be able to do stuff still. I don't want to like not write. But then, yeah, I signed that contract and just like looking back on it, it's like, whoa, what kind of like crap was that, you know? Like, who goes and gives a contract to like a 20 something year old and says, yeah, here's the deal. You can like get free video games and like just not get paid to do, just not get paid to write, like at all. I am not going to pay you. So yeah, that's kind of bullcrap that people have to deal with in this industry, you know? That's the kind of stuff where if I had a union, they would help prevent that kind of stuff from happening. Just saying. Just saying. Keep the pajamas and everything together. This is an apron. It also seems like a formal shirt, but I guess I'll just put it away. I'll put the other formal shirt. Yep. Wish I could put that light. Not like that. I mean, you hear about that kind of like thankless job stuff in a lot of different industries, and I think honestly there's a bit of a reckoning happening these days where people are just kind of fed up with having to deal with that kind of crap. So people are fighting back, going on strike, doing that kind of thing. I don't begrudge the editor who gave me that crappy contract. I question the people above him who thought that was okay, which it was not. God, I never thought I'd say that a person can have too much crap, but this person has too much stuff. I still have like a couple more rooms to go. And the novelty of this is kind of wearing out a little. Not to mention not having like a proper mouse is really making it challenging to move stuff around. Okay, maybe that's where the postcards go. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Postcards. I do love me a postcard. Maybe this can go up there too. No, that's alright. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people in journalism probably have those kind of stories and stuff, and it's not uncommon to have like unfair contracts be part of the deal. You know, I like the idea of having these stuffies, but I also like keeping them together because they're literally my stuff, so other people can't have them. I'm very like possessive of the things that I own. Like, I'm not sure if I let my stuff mingle with other people's stuff, but in this case I'll just kind of put stuff everywhere. What is that? Okay. These people I'm living with here need to put away their things, though. There's too much stuff being left on the ground. It's making me kind of uncomfortable how much crap is being left out around this place. Maybe they went to Rome at some point too. Alright. Okay. Looks like it's just one other person living here, I guess. So all of my crap will be on the right. Their stuff will be on the left. Nice to have a drawer. Don't know what that is. Pills of some kind. Boop. Looks like this is a I get one drawer kind of situation. Deodorant. My side. Perfume on my side. Scrubber brush. Shampoo. Yeah, I don't like leaving stuff on the floor in showers. Feels like that's where all the soaps go. Tampax. And toilet spray. Should we just leave there? No, alright. So this room looks pretty well lived in already. So I don't know really where to put my stuff. These ones are full. Guess these two could be mine. I'm gonna hide this cookie jar somewhere high up. Not sure why you would bring sugar with you. Presumably this person would have some there you go. Now we mean business about our stuff. What is this? I do not know what that is. It's a creepy little baby. Oh, it's a magnet. Okay. Oh, it's a koala. Cute. I mean, I don't even like using like the communal stuff in the office. Back when I was in the office and was employed fully. It was kind of like, ugh. I like having to touch some of that like stuff that's been used by a billion other people. This should probably be in the bathroom. Okay. I guess we can get with this person's system. Put this kind of stuff in the right spot. I am happy to work with existing systems. Sometimes optimizing the system is the best thing you can do. Let's leave that there. Okay. Lots of crap to put away. Game is going to tell me that I probably can't keep my kitchen knife in the room over there. So I'll move that, probably have to move that back in here. I guess I'm trying to figure out, in terms of what this game kind of is, like how you define it. I guess in some ways it's a puzzle game, because you're having to put things away sort of in a puzzly kind of way. I wouldn't say there's a particular challenge to doing that though. It's not like it's really like massively questioning you and being like, yeah, you gotta do, you know, all this stuff. It's pretty chill about it. Doggone silent because I can hear something running around on my roof. We have heard tale of raccoons going into people's homes in this area. So that is not a welcoming sound. Not a sound I wish to hear in this moment. And I do not feel like having to go into an attic to chase a raccoon away. But I will defend my home if needed. Okay. It's funny because in this game it kind of feels like you're just, honestly, you are trying to figure out, okay, well, where does all this crap go? I'm kind of awaiting a larger narrative to sort of take shape. Because this honestly was my life for a long time, which was just playing games kind of endlessly and trying to evaluate them in a fair way. What even is this? Some kind of notebook. Seems to defy any attempt at organizing it. This notebook really doesn't want to go anywhere. Yeah, who doesn't want a boombox right on their kitchen table? That makes sense. And now it's just kind of figuring out where this last little item goes. I'm a little bit lost for... Oh, okay. Whatever. Got a D20. March 20, 2007, a big day. I'm ready for bed. Cool. Let's get that cool replay. And then maybe I'll call it a night so I can go see if there's a raccoon tearing up my attic. That'll be fun. A lot of video game writing back when I was doing it, kind of in like the 2012s, it really was about like a lot of indie games coming out and trying to try something different with their narratives. So honestly, I'm trying to remember what some of those games were. One interesting game was it was called the Magic Circle, which had the actor who played Rusty Venture in it. That told an interesting story. Can't remember really what it was, but it's mostly the same kind of thing where it's like someone has created something, and then as the player, you are there to either rescue that person or do something kind of with that world that you're in. Yeah. The heyday of me writing about games was really in 2013, it looks like. Which is like a decade ago. I mean, I reviewed Darkstalkers Resurrection, fighting game. Injustice, Gods Among Us, another fighting game. I did a bunch of indie creator interviews. At some point I was supposed to go to E3, but then those plans got canceled, unfortunately. Yeah, it was a lot of like unpaid labor. And I would have loved to have gone a staff position, but just wasn't in the cards at that time. Kentucky Route Zero was another game. Interesting kind of narrative heavy game where you had to read a lot of text. Spoke to the creators of that one. They did not like me. I do not know why. Oh yeah, there was a lawsuit against that guy who played the PlayStation executive because he appeared in a Nintendo commercial. Ken Jennings, I think is his name. Kevin Butler. That was the whole thing. And yeah, I remember my first day of that internship, which is what it was, and then it became like kind of a I just come and do work kind of thing. I wrote about a new Pokemon game and received like 50,000 views in like 20 or so minutes, which was kind of impressive at the time. I was riding on this high, and this editor came up and said, "Oh, you know, I'll applaud you when you get like 500,000 views." I was like, "Oh, thanks." Appreciate it. 2010. Alrighty. This is a lot more stuff to unpack. And honestly, I'm kind of wondering what's the narrative arc. This person's obviously growing, going into different places, and now I can move the person stuff around too. So obviously now I have some kind of ownership over things here too. So maybe that's a new way of looking at things here. Nice little designs over here. Parallax scrolling and stuff too. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's an interesting game. Maybe it'll get finished in the next stream after this. What is that? Something. 602. So maybe it looks like we moved in with someone. Professional type. Still got our same clothes. So now it looks like we're integrating lives with someone else. So I'm not gonna put my bra on the bottom drawer. This guy has to move their crap out of here. I'm moving in. I get the drawers. So next time on the stream, I guess I'll keep playing this. But yeah, right now it's getting 7 out of 10 so far, I would say. This person really, the existing owner of this place really has to organize their stuff. But yeah, over the next few days, I'm going to be kind of picketing and also picketing virtually. That is part of what we do during our strike. Some of us go online and we go and stake out various different places where we go and amplify our people who are out there. Met a lot of great people today. It was a very successful parade. I'd love to be able to do that again one day, but hopefully as someone just enjoying the parade and not as someone who is on strike. That would be nice. And I'll say that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching me play Unpacking and listening to me drone on about random stuff. We can hide stuff under these bedsheets. Yeah, alright, cool. That's it. Have a good night, y'all. I will see you around when I see you.